EXP is the worst brokerage for new real estate agents, and I'm going to tell you why. Stay tuned. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having an incredible day. If you don't know, if it's your first time here, my name is Aram. I'm a real estate agent here in the Chicagoland area. If you end up enjoying the content, please do me the greatest favor. Hit the like button, hit it really good. Make sure you hit it, and then leave a comment with your thoughts, feedback, questions, concerns. Every single one of your comments will get a reply from me. And finally, if you haven't yet subscribed, please just take a quick moment, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and I have a goal to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So with your help, we could do it. We're only 400 some people away, and I know it could be done. Now, with that being said, you read the title. This is a sensitive topic to discuss, but it's a very important topic to discuss if you are a new agent. A couple of disclaimers I want to throw out there just so I'm not hurting anyone's feelings. I'm not offensive in any way. This is the second time I'm recording this because the first one I felt was a little bit too aggressive and didn't get the message I wanted to get across as properly as I needed to be. So here are the disclaimers. Number one, this video is only pertaining to new real estate agents, okay? Brand new agents who have had absolutely no experience in the game and it's their first week on the job. That's who I'm talking to. And if you're an experienced agent with EXP, more power to you. I'm not going to be bashing the company or anything like that. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, I think they have the best commission splits in the entire industry. The way they structure it is just, it promotes production, and I love that, right? However, I'm going to say some negative things that are my opinion of EXP, but I understand it works for some people and doesn't work for other people. So this is not a trashing video. This is just me sharing my opinions of it, and I'm going to try to be as objective as possible, okay? And then finally, I know there are a lot of new agents who join EXP, and it might be working out great for you. So this is a video in general terms. So I'm not talking about every single case because there will always be exceptions to the rule, right? I know real estate agents who joined EXP, they're brand new agents who like it there. But I also know a vast majority of the people who are messaging me are brand new agents who decided to join EXP who are not happy, right? And I think that's a major mistake that you guys are making. If you're a new agent and you're interested in joining EXP, don't do it yet. I'm not saying don't do it ever. I'm saying don't do it yet, okay? And the biggest reason you want to stay away from EXP Realty is because it's a cloud brokerage. While that sounds cool, work from anywhere, everything is virtual, like all that it sounds awesome, right? In the real world, you need that physical face-to-face communication. You need to be around the industry in order to gain all the experience and put yourself in the best position to win, okay? And you cannot do that working virtually, right? A lot of agents who are the work from home type, they get in the business, even if you join a brick and mortar business and they only work from home, you are setting yourself up to lose, period, the end. And EXP takes it to another level where it's all virtual. So even if you do have a question, there is no real office to go to. Now, before everyone gets on my butt, I know there's like a virtual world that you can live in. Bullshit, in my opinion. I know there's like a mentorship program they do where you can reach out to somebody and talk to them. But if I have any experience with mentorship provided by the brokerage, it's not top of the line quality of service, okay? It's usually just an agent who kind of wants to help out. He usually has a lot going on. They're definitely not going to be the super top producers because they're way too busy doing their own thing. So it's not like you're going to get like the best agent possible, and they're not always going to be available to answer your questions. That's some garbage they sell you on recruiting, but in the end of the day, it's not going to help you, okay? In this game, let's say you cold call somebody in the morning and it's 9 a.m. and you need to pull comps by 9:30. You need to walk out the office, go to your managing broker's office and ask a question and get an answer like that. Or walk outside, find any real estate agent and ask your questions. My first year in the business, now it is very well documented, I joined a horrible brokerage. But what was good about that brokerage is I was surrounded by agents, right? Yeah, I gave them a huge split, but listen, I took advantage of that split. I must have asked my managing broker a billion questions, okay? And I don't regret it because a lot of that is how I learned and how I was able to kind of get into my group much quicker because I wasn't starting from absolute scratch. I had people that I can bounce ideas off of and get a reference point and kind of get their experience of what has worked and what has not worked, right? You can learn a lot about agents who aren't even producing. but just by seeing what they're doing and not do it. For example, I once knew an agent who bought 1,000 magnets. That's advice for me to never buy any magnets. I don't need my magnets on anyone's fridge. That's just not the type of marketing I need. One of the reasons you don't want to join EXP is because it's a cloud brokerage and you need that proximity to other agents. You need to be in the industry having the conversations that you were supposed to have as a real estate agent, or at least overhearing the conversations you need to have as a real estate agent. And that is so valuable. So I guess I would put this as proximity to other agents. It's so huge. Let me give you a couple of more examples of how that's very valuable too. I've already mentioned that you can ask for assistance, right? However, did you know that you can actually get business from your office? All you have to do is show up every single day, and every now and then a miracle occurs and the office gets what's called a floor call lead. Now, this is rare. In the course of a year, you may get 3 to 5 of these, right? However, they're some of the easiest closes of your life. If someone's picking up the phone and calling a random brokerage, look, they have nobody else to reach out to you. As long as you answer the phone, that's your client right there, right? And every year, because I come to the office and the admin staff knows me, I am communicating with everybody, I bring a lot of energy and I do a good job, I get anywhere from like 1 to 3 deals a year just from being around the office. As a new agent, every single deal counts, okay? That being said, you get to establish relationships with top producing agents, which are so valuable to you. Here's why. Because as a top producing agent, sometimes you don't have time to get to all your sign calls, okay? Sometimes you get lazy. Sometimes you don't want to show that buyer wants to see something on Saturday morning that couldn't make it to your open house and doesn't have an agent, right? And in those circumstances, and this has happened to me as well, somebody will reach out to you and see if you want the business and maybe ask for a referral, whatever the case is, right? So these opportunities you're also saying no to because you don't have a brick and mortar office. You're not establishing any relationships with other agents. And finally, some of you guys ask about rental leads. Well, how do you think you get rental leads, ladies and gentlemen? You establish connections with your managing broker and these top producing agents who are doing rentals. They do not want to even be involved with rentals. They're just only doing it because they don't want to say no to their client, right? So you can easily come in and they will begging you to take all of their rental leads. That right there is one of the easiest ways to make money in the real estate industry. Another major reason why EXP is the worst brokerage for brand new real estate agents is credibility, okay? Not because no one's ever heard of EXP Realty, because a lot of consumers have not, but that's got nothing to do with it. I have never gotten business because I work with Remax or Berkshire Hathaway or any other office, okay? Very few people actually care about that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. When I say credibility, here's what I mean. If you're a brand new agent, people are already looking for reasons not to hire you. They could tell you're an experience. And when you're meeting them at a Starbucks to have a buyer consultation, that does not help you either. So having an office you can go to and actually conduct business from is a huge, huge asset to you as a brand new real estate agent because it gives you credibility. And when I say office, I'm not talking about just any office. When you're choosing a brokerage, I made a video about this where I talk about, how to choose the right brokerage as a new real estate agent. And there I mentioned you want to choose a brokerage that is, relatively updated. It's a really nice office. You go to work and you're inspired because damn, everything around you is so pretty. Like everything is done properly and it's updated and like your clients come in and they're wowed, right? That's the type of office you want to join because it adds credibility to your name. So as a client, if I'm coming to meet you, I've never met you before, I talked to you over the phone, there's some questions you didn't know the answer to, and we meet and I see your office, I'm instantly more comfortable working with you. And I've seen it happen because I used to be with an office that is just disgustingly old, and I switched to an office that is brand new, and I saw how my clients reacted when they walk into an office. They just feel better. Okay, the reality is no one wants to talk about their personal business at a Starbucks. Okay, and buyer consultations are very important, especially if you're a new agent and you've never met the client before and you've never done any business. You need to have buyer consultations, and you can't. What are you going to do them? You don't have an office, right? And I know the EXP gives you the Regency offices, but take some time out of your day one day and go and see exactly what corner of the Regency office is actually provided to you because it's not really a place you can bring clients either, unless you want to rent a conference room or something along those lines, right? So having an office is going to give you that credibility that is very, very valuable to you as a brand new agent. And my final point on this, and this is a personal belief of mine, but I think, statistics have proven me correct here. working from home, no matter what you do, you're not going to be as efficient and as effective as you would be if you leave that environment and work from an office. Or hell, even working from a Starbucks is better. But working from an office, again, puts you in more positions to win because you might get those floor call leads that I mentioned earlier. You're going to establish connections with real estate agents a lot better because you see them every single day. Hey, hi, hello, how you doing? You see when they're upset. You see when they're happy, right? You get to be a little fly on the wall as they're having conversations with their clients, right? So all that benefit that I've talked to before, on top of being more productive with your time, going to an actual office, I think is absolutely priceless for a new agent because listen, you're brand new, you have no time to waste. This is a 100% commission business, and every single minute of your day that is considered to be work needs to be work, okay? You don't have time to worry about walking your dog, taking your trash out, or doing your dishes and between cold calling. Listen, trust me, when you work from home, things come up that distract you from actually doing your work. But when you come to an office, you're ready to go. So as a brand new agent, even though it's enticing to go to EXP because they're going to give you a really good split and they have the profit sharing and they have the is it called profit share, rev share, whatever. They have stock options, all this, and you can build wealth with them. That's a little buzzword that I've heard used a lot by the people recruiting me. Don't fall for it, okay? Because as a new agent, that shouldn't be your focus, okay? If you want to be a recruiter, go be a recruiter, okay? If you're trying to be out of the real estate business before you even get into the real estate business, just leave now, okay? EXP is great if you have a huge network and you're going to bring a lot of agents with, and like 10, 20 agents, and then those 10, 20 agents actually produce. That's when you make money. Other than that, it's just another MLM company, okay? It's all recruit, 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 and you don't want to be caught up in that. You want to be 100% laser focused on real estate. Once you get to a point in your career where you don't need to be working from an office, you can lease your own space, or your house is so big that you're conducting business from there, or you have credibility in the marketplace. You don't need an office or any of that. You don't need to be around agents. You don't need that proximity. You don't need any assistance. Then go to EXP. But do not join EXP as a brand new agent just to be a part of their growth and their revenue stream and building wealth. All this nonsense. Trust me, you're gonna make what, maybe $10 a month, $100 a month, whatever the case is. It's not as much as you think, and you're not really building wealth. The idea is great, but if you really want to build wealth, I'll show you how to build wealth, okay? Make money as a real estate agent, study the industry, and do what truly wealthy people who make hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars in this industry do, and that is invest in real estate, okay? Actual assets that appreciate over time. And that's a tax benefit to you. That is how you build wealth, okay? So don't get caught up on the recruiting stuff. Just focus on building your business. And joining EXP is one of the worst decisions you can make as a new real estate agent because I believe it's gonna hinder your success. And from what I understand from the people messaging me that, hey, I joined EXP, the support system's not as good as I thought, all my questions aren't getting answered, I'm having a hard time understanding what to do, I'm clueless, I'm not productive, I need a place to go, blah, 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 blah. These are all complaints I've heard in my DMs, okay? And this is kind of what inspired me to make this video. And also the previous video I made about choosing the right brokerage, there's a lot of comments about EXP, and I just wanted to clear the air a little bit and let you guys know that I have no problems with EXP. I have a lot of agent friends who are with EXP, new agents, old agents, but I just feel if you're a brand new agent, it is one of the worst brokerages to join. But however, if it works for you, great. If you're an experienced agent that's what you want to do, fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it. This is just my belief. If you're a new agent, stay away. That being said, if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.